Oi, have you heard of the DaggaDaze? DaggaDaze? What's that?
Presto beat.
What up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the DaggaDaze show. Today's show is going to be a little shorter, or a little different, actually, I should say, because we actually have a pretty long interview this time around. We're getting the kinks worked out, but we still suffered a little bit, but it's going to be a great time. So we're going to start off, as always, with our morning meditation, and I want to kind of actually put a little preface on our meditation today. As well as for ourselves and our loved ones, I want everyone to try to extend our prayers as far as possible, and I mean to for situations that a lot of us know about currently, like the war in Ukraine, for the Ukrainian people. I know there's also some things going on in China that's really kind of crazy right now that we need to be praying for and keeping an eye on as well. And anything else that I might not even know about, and that you might not, or that you might know about, that other people might know about, share those with people. Let those people know about these things, and just to keep a good momentum in prayer for it. So let's get into our morning meditation on that, and let's go. All right, so we're gonna kind of skip the current events right now and do something straight that like I've been talking about in these interviews, and I'm excited. I got my buddy Jason Robinson, the real MAKIA, the official MAKIA. I got an interview with him, and it was a great time. Check it out.
It started from there, bro. Like, and anything that you wanted to do, you know what I mean? Like, I'll support you, bro, because I feel like you've always like been on your shit, you know, trying to figure things out. So I got mad respect for you, bro, and I appreciate you reaching out to me for this opportunity. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, man. And so yeah, pretty much the questions are pretty straightforward. I know you just got a studio. That's actually perfect because it gives you something fresh to talk about, I feel like.
Yeah.
The questions are pretty, I don't want to say cheesy, but they're pretty just like generalized questions, but they're thought provoking, and once you start answering them, I think you'll start realizing, at least when I did the first one, I started realizing, oh wow, this is actually kind of it just kind of unfolds, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
So like the first one, for instance, would be like, how would you describe your music? Because now it makes you think about it critically.
Man, like, oof, how do I describe?
Yeah, that's a hard one. Honestly, I feel like
that's interesting, man. I feel like I have so many different like feelings and moods. It really depends on like how I'm feeling or like the stage in my life that I'm in, you know? Like,
all right,
it's about to be summer right now, and like, man, I've been having a lot of really dope experiences around a lot of good people in my life, and like, so I'm in a happy mood. So like today, I just recorded this song called Backyard with one of my homies called his name is Fontaine Lure, and he's in LA. And like, it's more of like a kind of like house juke type of track with like a little bounce to it.
yeah.
And it's got like very like summertime backyard, like you're just chilling with your peoples. There's good music, there's good food, there's good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Got a little tree, you know what I'm saying? A little liquor.
Yeah.
So like trying to channel that, you know? But yeah, I guess that's a great question.
So you're a musician. Is it be fair to say you're a musician of your environment?
Yes, I'm definitely a musician in my environment, and I feel like
right.
You know, some of the best artists that have, you know, made some of the best music have, again, just really talked about their environment, what they were going through, their experiences.
I mean, facts. I can just say personally, with my music making, I realized even if it sucks when I'm doing it, like the more emotionally I'm into the project, the better it comes out. Sometimes it's uncomfortable shit, but
right. True. It often is, bro. So uncomfortable, man. Like
Now I'm gonna try to conduct this like I don't know you, even though I know you. But so what made you want to become a musician?
Man, you know, I think it actually started as far back as like, so I used to live in Rochester, New York, in this like old Victorian house with my parents, and like my room was right next door to my dad's studio. So my dad was a jazz musician,
okay,
and like he would listen to a lot of like, you know, Santana, and I would like hear it next door, and just like, you know, catch a little vibe, right? You know, just wonder what it was, you know, what it was. And then I don't know, as he always says, you know, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Like I ended up, you know, becoming a musician, you know, later in life. Yeah. A lot of different influences, ended up meeting some cool people in high school that, you know, really inspired me to do different forms of music. So like I started off with cello. I did a Suzuki piano at one point.
Hold up, you play these instruments?
Yeah, so I haven't played in a long time, but that's how I like started my whole musical journey. So I started with the cello, did Suzuki piano for about 3 years, performed as a child, it was dope. And then after the death of my mom, I taught myself how to play guitar, and that was something that really kind of helped me through that period. And then in high school, I ended up meeting, as you know, Vondre, YV, you know, Vonnie. He put me on to hip hop, him and Laurent.
What were you listening to before that?
So I was listening to like a lot of indie music. So like the Killers, I was listening to, what was I, like the Shins. I
I got you.
Flaming Lips. Like,
Yeah.
I was also listening to hip hop too, you know, some other stuff like, you know, Tupac and Biggie and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's more like alternative music, I would say, and some classic rock too.
I got you.
Pink Floyd, Jimmy.
And so, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna let our audience know. I went to high school with Jason, so I do have a little experience with him. I do remember you in high school. You were in a band. I remember.
That is correct. Yes, yes. It was the alternate ending.
What did you guys play in the band?
Man, so it was like I think it was. Yeah, it was definitely like alternative, like kind of indie, little rock flair to it. Like, okay, so example, we played "Can't Stop" by the Red Hot Chili Peppers in the talent show, and yo, I remember people were hating on us so much for no fucking reason. It made no sense. We were just like, yo, we're just a bunch of like sophomores just trying to get some music off.
For real?
like what's good? Like, no beef.
That's messed up, man. There's some kids trying to flex, and they're like, nah.
Right. Like, it's not that serious. It was just, yeah, it was a dope experience. Me, Sean Hyder, Jason Field. Yeah. No one knows these people. Well, people know these people.
Experience ended with our singer not showing up, and then we just tried to play it anyway. But it was "End of the Sandman" was our cover what we were doing.
That's dope. That's really dope.
So this actually leads me perfectly into the next question. I feel like besides like your dad and your personal like people that are close to you, is there anyone like afar that inspires you that you don't know personally that is a musical inspiration of a sort?
Man, there's a lot, man. There's shit like Thundercat. You know, despite Kanye's antics, you know, his musical genius is
I love
like,
Kanye. Honestly, I think that motherfucker's a genius.
Yeah, he's genius. He really is. I mean, like, he gets to talking shit. I get it.
Even with the craziness, I think, like, at least a part of me thinks he knows what he's doing. Although sometimes it might get out of hand and he might get flustered with it. I still think he knows what he's doing when he's got you talking about him.
Oh no, he's got it all mapped out. He's very strategic. There's a whole plan.
Respect it.
He's got it. So yeah, definitely him, Pharrell for sure. Man, I don't know. There's just a lot. I would say, like, honestly, like a lot of people don't even like listen to this person like that. But in high school, Wiz Khalifa and Mac Miller were some artists that really kind of, I guess, put me on to like melody and like in a different way. I guess it was weird because like Wiz Khalifa, a lot of people don't know like some of the samples he would sample. Like he sampled "Keep Talking" by Pink Floyd, or like, you know, his inspiration for some of his album covers, like "Burn After Rolling." Like he was very creative with his melodies and his sounds and his sampling, and like to be able to like create a whole genre of like stoner music based off of that was dope. And like, you know, what's that mixtape? Cushion OJ, like that was a classic. That was a whole classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an era. And then you had like, you know, Lil Wayne, you had the mixtape era, the 808 and Heartbreak Kanye, 11th grade. Like that got me through 11th grade, bro. Like,
yeah. Man, I remember those school dances.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, some of these weddings I be playing, like we're at that generation right now that it's like they're all getting married, but like our age range. And so like when I'm DJing these weddings, it just feels like I'm DJing our high school fucking parties again.
Yo, that's hilarious.
It's awesome, but at the same time, it's just like, man, this is easy. Like I just gotta play what I know.
Right. This is simple. Thanks. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Little Jaquan Tipsy.
Yo, Jaquan Tipsy was that's a banger. Oh my god. No, it's funny, dude, because like I was at my my bro Zell's birthday party last night, and like on YouTube they put on you know, like some 90s throwbacks, put on like Eve, what was the song? Like Eve Tambourine. What else? And then like Snoop Dogg Sexual Seduction. I was
oh my
like,
god, that's sexual seduction.
And I hadn't seen the music video prior to that. I was like, yo, this is a vibe.
That's what's up.
Snoop.
Man. All right. So now this is like a two-part question or just two-sided question. You looking at yourself, your strengths as a musician, and your weaknesses as a musician. Go.
Man, my strengths. I would definitely say my strengths are like songwriting and melodies and like capturing like the vibe of, or I guess the feel, creating a feeling, creating an experience in the music.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm really great at that. I would say some of my flaws are, procrastination. I think that's just like a human thing. But like with regards to like, okay, I'll put it this way: being a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my art, which essentially hinders me a lot because I don't want to put things out, right? Or I don't want to like share it with the world. But
are you telling me you're sitting on a shit ton of projects right now?
I got so much music in the catalog, man. Shoot. Oh man.
I get that. I mean, I honestly, working with artists, I that's one. I feel like one of our biggest. I've seen at least. I don't personally do it this way because I feel I get too anxious and too anxiety driven over it. So I'm just like, and also, life is short, so I feel like I don't trust no one else out here to release my music for me after I'm gone. So like, I know our time isn't promised, so I try to get things out as soon as I can. Hey dog, chill. As soon as I can actually like vibe to it, it's gone. I'm like, get away from me,
right?
Because I'll hold on to it forever, and then start new projects.
Right, that's so spot on, man. I got the same habit. Same habit, bro.
So I think we touched on this a little bit already, but I think this is gonna be the last question. We really went through the majority of them. But any hobbies or interests outside of music? Like we mentioned, we didn't actually mention much. So yeah, hobbies or interests outside of music.
Man, like events, curating, experiences for people to be able to like, be around good vibes, music, food, like learn things. Working out, I love, running by the water in Hyde Park and other places, and biking, staying in shape. And yeah, and I guess also just reading. I think it's really important to just always be like curious and wanting to learn different things. So I try to listen to a lot of different podcasts about a lot of different subjects, everything pertaining from love, relationships to, business, self-care. Really trying to see. Ooh, favorite one right now. It's a lot of great ones. So there's this one, what was it? Think and Grow Rich. I like. What is that? Napoleon Hill.
Yeah.
What's it called? Right now I'm reading this book called. Damn, I'm forgetting it. It's by Bell Hooks. It'll come back to me at some point. But basically, it's really just about like the patriarchy and like relationships and like, I don't know, it's really deep. I really like implore any man, you know what I'm saying, it's like just try to understand like the world that we live in, the way that things are structured, to read it. It's very insightful. But yeah. And then and also like check out Earn Your Leisure. Really two dope brothers, like, teaching about financial literacy. And
you guys are on YouTube, right?
Yeah, that's on YouTube. Yeah.
I think I'm subscribed to those guys. Yeah, they're great content.
Really, really great content. Stocks, real estate, that kind of stuff. And just, being able to create generational wealth and leveling up, you know what I'm saying?
Last cheesy question. Any long-term goals?
Ooh, take over the world in the process.
Like Kanye status?
Yeah, I mean, like, I could, billionaire, like, man, there's so many different things I'm trying to get accomplished. Easy status, bro. But it's like, it's, it's really just creating an environment for other people to win. That's really the main goal, man, and making some decent money at it.
that right there, that's everything right there. What you just said, like, I might use that as a sound clip because that's everything right there. Because yes, being able to have everyone come up and also make a little song. Just like
look a little something out, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, be able to travel, be around good people, and yeah, just do what it do, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate you hopping on. Do you have anything else before we get out of here? Share with anybody? Any music you know that's coming out soon, or actually, even better yet, a way to listen to the music they do have released?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you can go on Apple Music or Spotify and MAKIA. You know, I'm on that. You can hit me on Instagram at TheRealMAKIA, TheRealMAKIA. A lot of really great music in the works with some cool people. And yeah, we just, you know,
yeah, man.
Making it do what it do, creating art and just, you know, living our lives. Feeling. Yeah.
Well, thank you for hopping on the call. I'm gonna wrap it up with that. There, you guys heard it straight from his mouth. Is it Makia? You said MAKIA.
Yeah, MAKIA. Yes,
All
sir.
right, guys, check out his music. And yeah, thank you for hopping on, man. Appreciate it.
Super excited that he was able to do that with me, honestly. And I was kind of like a little choked up in the beginning there when he said that he had a lot of respect for me and stuff. Because I mean, it's like I beat myself up a lot when as I'm sure all artists do, about our pursuits and how hard we push ourselves and how successful we are. But I'm getting to a real good point in life where I'm feeling like as long as I'm doing what I'm enjoying, I am a success. And I think most people should start getting to that point. I got that idea or way of thinking, and I don't know if I could say I got it from him, but I know where I can think of it is from Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, and it is stuck with me very, and I hold it near and dear. So in my opinion, I'm a success. I mean, I'm a skateboarding 31-year-old almost, and I think that's pretty fucking cool. I mean, in my opinion. But success is in the eye of the beholder. And with that, we're gonna go into our FPS Dagga. I think that's what I'm calling it. I don't know, but we're going into our Call of Duty montage. Let's go.
Show 6, motherfucker.
pop, 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 pop. Tik Tok on the clock with DaggaDaze. Let's go.
Did you hear a noise? I think I heard a noise. I think it came from the basement. Huh. Hello? Is there anyone down here? Hello?
Stupid fucking whore! So I'll just shut the fuck up! I'll just shut the fuck up for good now, huh? Yeah, you fucking want that? Yeah? We are fucking over, you fucking dumbass! I hope that you choke on a piece of concrete and literally go to hell. I will see you in fucking hell, you fucking asshole, you fucking liar, you fucking manipulator, you goddamn wish you would have played your cards right with me, you fucking asshole!
Yeah. I'm speaking to the men when I say this. I genuinely don't think women understand the effects and the impact we have on you. Because when a man loves, he loves with his entire heart, his being, his life, his soul. But when he gets hurt by that woman that he gave his all to, he hurts so much worse. That woman might as well had a gun, put it to his chest, and pulled the trigger. That's how men hurt. Men hurt that way, and it breaks my heart because they don't want to be players. They don't want to be fuckboys. They don't want to have multiple streams of women. They want to have one woman that they can come home to, lay their head down on her lap and just vent to her, talk to her, love on her. But they are terrified of going through the same pain and hurt because they know how deep it feels. And it's fucked up because when they come across good women like me, they're so damaged they don't even know what the hell to do with themselves because they're just thinking themselves, it's just a matter of time before I get hurt if I put my all into this. However, baby, we are not going to hurt you.
You can't get at me with this shit, bruh. I'm not a kid no more. You keep swinging this thing at me. What if... Mama! I'm a child, bro. I'm a child.
Some big titties. You got some big titties. That's from my side. Was just let forget eye contact. Don't even see your head, huh? I didn't hear a word that you just said. Cause you got some big titties. Yeah, you got some big titties.
Women don't like nice guys. Say they do, don't. They got to have an asshole first. Every woman goes through an asshole phase. They gotta go with Ike, then Mike. That's right. And you know what's bad? If you're a nice guy like me, you always get women after they've been out with an asshole. So now you gotta be their boyfriend and their psychiatrist to help them get over this psycho. That's right. For every 20 minutes of pussy, 3 hours of therapy.
I'm about to piss you off if you're a parent. So many parents nowadays say, oh, my children are my world, or they're the most important thing in my life. What you're fundamentally saying is that your identity is wrapped up in your child completely. Think about that. That means the child exists basically to fulfill your identity needs. That means whether you're realizing it or not, you're going to put pressure on that child. The child is going to understand at some point that your feelings are more important than them, that they exist to meet your needs for feeling or being proud, feeling good or being proud. And so they'll make their life about you, especially in the teens and 20s when you need to be letting go more so they can become their real self. You're going to control them because you have so much invested because it's your identity. And what are you going to do when they're gone? You don't have your fucking identity. Second of all, when they get into their teens and their fucking 20s or 30s, they come back to you and say, you fucked up, Dad. Mom, you caused me a lot of pain. You're going to say, no, I didn't. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. No, that was you. Why? Because your identity is wrapped up in the fact that you're a great fucking parent. Is it possible you're fucking up your kid without even realizing it because of what you make parenting to be? Have a kick-ass day.
Rule number 1. Never go through your girl's phone.
Y'all think this is funny? You think that shit's hilarious. We fucking go to work. We wake up every day. Fucking 4:30, 5 in the morning. Go to work to a job we hate. We come home and play Super Dad. So from 4:30 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, sometimes later, we're hustling, bro. And you give it your all. Just to find out the whole time, she wasn't loyal to you. You have no idea how it feels to be broken like that. And I'm not mad that you don't. Because I don't want anybody to ever feel that way. But I know what you're feeling. And the trust issues after that last forever.
Somebody, if you got someone, don't you love when I come around? What'd he say? Build you up, then I'll take you down. Don't you love when I come around?
Free game gospel. We are at that point in the show. I feel like this is going to be the end of the show today. And the free game gospel. Don't be too healthy, but be very healthy. That's my free game. Don't be too healthy, but be very healthy. And by that I mean, you can indulge in some unhealthy habits. I don't think it's wrong to indulge in some healthy habits. I think it's wrong to overly indulge in healthy habits to the point where you make yourself unhealthy because you lack balance at that point. Like working out, and honestly, like anything in this world, it requires resistance, a give and take. Even our immune system is constantly fighting things off, and it keeps it strong and keeps it like fit. Us working out, us living life keeps our immune system fit. That's why when we're all not moving around and bundling up and just staying pretty much hermit like, hibernating, we end up getting sick or easier. We're just not, our immune system is weak at that point. We're literally like just weaker beings at that point. So yes, don't be too healthy, but be very healthy. I think that's what it was. This is a stupid free game today. I'm sorry. Have a great one. I hope you guys had a great. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview though, for real. Like we got another interview Friday with Kai Understanding, and I might just that interview goes a little longer, so we might make that an episode pretty much straight up just the interview, maybe Call of Duty montage as well, and yeah, we're gonna keep this showboat going, and I appreciate you for coming again. God, man, I just watched this movie called No Escape, and it makes me super scared for this to actually become a super popular show, because like, I'm never ever trusting anybody on the internet that wants me to go anywhere like that. Like I did that once, and thank God it was not Russia. Watch this movie called No Escape. It's on, I think, Hulu. bruh. At first I thought I was like, oh, this is so stupid, and then like towards the ending I was like, damn, maybe I should do movie reviews. Let's go.
Have you heard of the DaggaDaze? DaggaDaze? What's that?
Presto beat.